when I look back, it makes me well up with tears because when I look back on this journey of mine, I tried out for The Voice about 3 or 4 years ago, and I didn't make it, and it was, it was upsetting, but I put my nose to the ground and I started working really hard to be the artist that I could see in myself, and I've been working really hard to get recognition for that artistry but mainly to share a message with people. And if I could choose one word for this whole journey, it would be inspiring. And it's inspired me throughout this whole thing, and my main hope is that it inspires other people. And when I think about the fact that I didn't even make it the first time, I didn't even make it past the first round. And then without even giving it much thought, I realized after 3 years of grinding and practicing and rehearsing and performing and opening up my heart on the stage each and every time to the small or large audience that I had before me, I was in a lot of ways preparing for this moment. And I feel that there is a purpose of me being here that goes beyond the voice in the sense of actually the singing voice, and it's that of a message of hope and inspiration. And so when I tried out this past year, or when I tried out for the season, when I tried out for season 12 of The Voice, I didn't have any fears because I just thought that if I want to live my life, I want to live my life in a way that when I go to bed at night, I know I did everything I could in this life to connect with people and to possibly help people. And I went into it without thinking that this would really happen. And I ended up being on the blind audition. I ended up turning Gwen in Blake's chair. And that moment was a moment of validation of not only all the hard work that I've put in, but really everything I've gone through up until that point. I felt like I had a sense of purpose. And I chose Gwen because she really spoke about how the reason why she does music is because she takes her pain and transforms it into this melody that heals herself and then in hopes heals others. And that is exactly what my intentions are with music. And that's been my intention since I picked up my guitar, 8 years ago. And so it was a very easy choice when it came down to that. And I had an amazing time working with Gwen. And then we went on to the battles, and I battled Caroline, who is an incredibly talented 16-year-old. It was an honor singing with her, actually, and I learned so much from working with her. And I learned so much from Gwen, too. And it was really cool to live my life in a certain way where I didn't have a lot of support in the decisions that I was making, but I felt very strongly convicted about the decisions I was making to always be true to myself. And it was an amazing experience to work with Gwen and for Gwen to say, always be yourself. And it was just a really strong, again, affirmation that I'm on the right path. And we went to the knockout round, and I battled Troy, and I lost to Troy. And Troy's incredible, and Troy deserves to go on. And there was a moment where I thought I was going home, and I was trying to make peace with that, because I was able to sing a song that really and truly conveyed the message that I've been wanting to convey. I wanted kids at home or adults who are struggling with what I struggled with to be able to hear that everything was going to be okay. And that performance to me wasn't really a performance. It didn't feel like a performance at all. It just felt like I got to be a messenger of a really important message, and I was very honored to do that. So it didn't feel like a loss at all. It just felt like a really amazing, blessed moment in my life. And then I thought I was going home, so I was making peace with all of that. And Alicia Keys used her steel on me. And that was another just huge validation right then and there for, I think, everyone to see. But I don't even really remember what I did or what my reaction was. I was just full of bliss. I was full of joy. I was full of life and a vigoration of inspiration. You know, everything that I set out to accomplish. I just felt all validated in that one moment. And I'm very excited to see the response to the story I have to share. And I'm extremely anxious to know if it helped anyone. And I think the moment that it has helped one person is just, that's what I'm on this earth to do, for that one person. And so I'm really excited about that. And apart from the music, and when it comes to the music, I'm ecstatic. I'm ecstatic about. I feel like there's a lot of things I haven't done yet on the show that I really want to do musically, and I'm really excited about the opportunity to kind of open myself up more and be able to just really excite people and inspire people and inspire myself and challenge myself. You know, that's what I want to do. Is I kind of want to push my own boundaries and grow through this whole process and grow, you know, as a whole with everyone. It's just, I'm really excited about it. I've always thought two things about The Voice, and it's that it sends out a positive message, which is so important to everyone in their you know, daily lives, but also that it celebrates diversity, and it opens the door to everyone, and including myself, you know, and that's what drew me to The Voice in the first place. The fact that I think there's always these standards of you know, the mold you have to fit into to be recognized as an artist or to, you know, get any recognition, really. It breaks down all those walls. I mean, the fact that the chairs aren't even turned around, I think that's the magic of the whole show, is just listening to the voice. I mean, that's why it's called The Voice, right? And there's a magic about that, and there's a magic about when they turn around and that person not looking the way that you would think they would look, or that person not coming from a background that you would think they would come from. I think it's what connects us as humans. I think everyone can look at that and just go, wow, this is a really amazing thing to be a part of. Hey Houston, this is Stephanie Rice, and I am so honored to be representing our very own city. You inspire me every day, and I hope to make you proud.